everybody, it's the Putting You On Pod. I'm Sassy, I'm putting you on. Now listen, I said this a year ago. I said this 6 months ago. I said this just a few months ago on the Sean Kelly Digital Social Hour.
Fuentes.
Oh my God, Nick Fuentes. The Groypers.
The Groyper Army.
And here's the thing about Nick that's interesting to me is that I really wonder how much of it he believes, only because like he started this when he was 16 and now he's 26. And some of his language will change. Like he had an episode where he just went off and was like, there better be a blue avalanche. Everyone vote Democrat. I was like, what is happening?
Really?
And I'm wondering.
He said that recently? Or?
My mind exploded, okay?
Wow.
But Nick Fuentes, I said he became a white supremacist when he was 16. He might grow up and realize he's wrong, but he won't know how to backpedal out of it.
I wonder if he, because he started this when he was young and has maybe grown up a little bit, wants to like backpedal out, but he's so far in. How do you really backpedal out of being a white supremacist? Deep, right? I'm sure he is a white supremacist, but I also feel like he's somewhat self-loathing because he's also half Mexican, you know?
So here it is, right? He has gone back and forth before, and now he's doing the whole using TPUSA's halftime show as a reason to be like, I'm not a white nationalist anymore. Listen, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And I said this was going to happen. Take a good look. That is what a half white, half Mexican gay looks like.
We have to talk about the halftime show. We can't talk about it without also discussing the Kid Rock thing that was going on somewhere else. What the fuck was that? I mean, if that's the best we have to offer, honestly, I'm switching sides. If that's, seriously, they said this is the all-American halftime show, God, family, and cut. It's like, okay, if that's the all-American halftime show, I don't know, guys. We're losing them. You know, we got to come up with something better because that was a tough watch.
It was a tough watch.
Requirement to pretend to like that, to be like a patriot, like I can't do it.
Queen, he just can't do it, okay? I just can't do that. He is so gay, and it's okay.
I'm just telling you up front. I'm going to be honest with you. Full disclosure, I can't do it. I think I'd rather kill myself than pretend to like that. So you're telling me we're at the Super Bowl party with the normies, with the hoes, with the chuds and the faggots. We're at the Super Bowl watch party. We're having our taquitos. We're having our wings, pizza, watching the big game. Everybody's having a good time. You're telling me we have to turn off the TV or we have to switch the input. We have to go to the Rumble app and watch some AI ad about like alternative medicine. And then we have to watch Kid Rock and this like generic country music. And we have to pretend to like this. We have to all be like, this is really good. She's really good.
Yeah, that's your party. Yeah, that's what you guys like.
I'm not doing it. I can't do it. It sucks.
Do you realize that Nick Fuentes right now, he's saying it's harder for him to pretend to like Kid Rock than it has been for him to pretend to be a straight Nazi. Okay? He is pretending to be straight and a Nazi for 10 years, and he can't even pretend to like Kid Rock for 10 minutes. Or TPUSA or any of the bullshit.
And, not for nothing, didn't we do this for the RNC? Isn't this just like our token celebrity? Didn't Kid Rock play the RNC? It's just like a freak show. It's like Amber Rose was there last year at the 2 years ago at the RNC.
By the way, looks like shit.
Kid Rock. I'm watching the show. I actually watched it this afternoon, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of like maybe a section of what we're about that is kind of going away, and maybe there's no bringing it back. I don't know. Is there anything kind of worth hanging on to there? It's kind of a rough thing.
Whatever sent $30, even if you enjoyed it, I was hopeful you better articulate why a Latin halftime show celebrating their culture was unacceptable for an American sporting event as iconic as the Super Bowl.
I thought you were going to tell me something I already thought.
So whatever sent $30 and said, even if you enjoyed it, I was hopeful you'd better articulate why a Latin halftime show celebrating their culture was unacceptable for an American sporting an event as iconic as Super Bowl.
I wanted to hear my opinion reinforced. The Super Bowl is in America. We speak English in America. Good point. Good point. I've heard this opinion 10,000 times this weekend, but I wanted to hear you say it harder. That's why I hate you. That's why I hate you people. I don't like ugly, stupid freaks.
He really doesn't like his audience anymore. He doesn't. because he knows who they are and he's not one of them anymore. Honestly, like, I really think Nick Fuentes, he wants to backpedal out of it, but you can't. But you can't, can you? You said too many stupid things, did too many stupid fucking things, continue to hang out with people that are stupid. Oh my God. He's just not, he's a self-hating gay Mexican. Pobrecito. I mean, come out of the closet, it's fine, no big deal. Está bien. No importa a mí.
I don't like ugly, stupid. Here's why I don't like you people. Because, you know.
I tell you what, I'm a hairdresser too, and if I could get Nick Fuentes in my chair, I'd get him to open up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So the Super Bowl halftime show is in Spanish. Stop the presses. Call the National Guard. Everybody is saying exactly the same thing. It should be in English. The fuck? The country speaks English. The song should be in English. And okay, so we've all heard that. We all sort of agree. Okay, we all kind of agree. We've all heard that. Everybody tune into the show because they want to hear me say it, though. We all sort of agree. We've all heard that. And you want to tune into the show to hear me say it? The show should be in English. I think the show's in Spanish. That's not English. The show should be in English. And why? Why do you want to? You want to get up on the coffee table? Yeah, the show should be in English.
Yes, Nick, this is exactly what your audience was expecting. They were expecting you to get on your white supremacist soapbox and give your little tirade on why it should be in English because this is America and blah, blah, fucking blah. Yes, this is exactly what your audience expected from you. Correct. Because you have galvanized white supremacists, you fucking asshole.
Why?
That's why.
I don't know. It's just so low IQ. I have been doing this for long enough in my life that I'm just sick of, I'm just tired of it. I'm sick of it.
He's tired. He's tired of it.
You want me to get, so everybody can get up out of their recliner chair? You can get your fat ass up off the chair. Yeah. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? Ball brought to you by beer and sports gambling. Here's your Goy Ball brought to you by gambling and Miller Lite. Goy Ball.
He's just saying things he thinks sound straight. You know what I mean? He has no idea about straight culture. Bro, he don't know about culture. Any kind of culture, actually. He's kept himself in a basement for 10 years as a closeted gay Mexican. It's crazy.
My just scored a point brought to you by... Well, what is the gambling site?
What's something straight sounding?
Brought to you by Dave Portnoy and DraftKings. It should be in English. It's like, I mean, come on already. Come on already. Well, it was acceptable last year because it was Kendrick Lamar. The Ebonics was in English. I need my Ebonics to be in English. I need my bubblegum pop garbage. I need my degenerate Jewish pop garbage to be in English when I watch my black people play ball while I gamble my money away for the Jews. Like, okay, really? Like, can we all grow up?
Okay, here's another question. Wow. This user's name is I'm Gonna Grape. That's insane. Okay, sent $20. The halftime show is in Spanish and all the performers were brown people. The message was, this is what America looks like, a mosaic of Latin peoples. Clearly it was political. Clearly it was middle finger to white people. Weird take. Are you even a white nationalist at this point? Motherfucker, Nick Fuentes. Fuentes.
I don't feel like one anymore. I feel like, you know, do I want America to be a white country? Yes. I'm pro-white, but the movement has just been captured by losers and idiots, and I don't really.
That's generally who a racist is loser and an idiot. Correct.
I'm kind of just done pandering. I fucking hate these people. That's how I feel about it. You know, when I look at what the movement has become, like the kind of impulses that have captured it, it's just kind of depressing. And I've always been forward thinking, and I've always been heterodox, and I've always been progressive in a way. And increasingly, I don't feel like I fit in with that anymore, you know? So
I don't fit in with that anymore. Because he's not fucking 16 anymore. When he was animated by Trump, which he has admitted to being animated by Trump. And listen, I'm not saying he's a good person. He's not. He's still a hateful person. But he hates himself, dude. He is a self-hating gay Mexican.
No, I don't think I'm like you, because now it's turned into, it used to be the case that if you were against white genocide, if you're pro-white, if you're against immigration, like that is what it meant to be on our side. Now it's like you have to be a Republican culture warrior. I have to be spun up about the Super Bowl halftime show. It's just so low IQ. It's so low IQ. It's so monotonous, so repetitive. You're screaming at the halftime show because it's in Spanish. Okay, I mean, am I supposed to do this performative outrage? Why?
Which, by the way, English, yes, is the most spoken language here, but it's not the official American language. There is no official language for the United States of America. There isn't.
I'm supposed to get up out of my seat. Who gives a fuck? You know? So I just don't. No, I don't think I fit in anymore because, I'm telling you this. We've reached a high watermark of that stuff. I've been doing this for 10 years. I was into this before it was popular, before it was mainstream.
Okay, what the fuck? Ugh.
And now it's filled with a bunch of complete fucking idiots.
That is because generally racists are fucking idiots.
And it's really just turned into signaling that you're a part of an in-group.
Like always has been filled with a bunch of fucking retards. Excuse me, God.
And we're all going to have the same take, and we're all going to have the same opinion, and we're all going to say the same thing, and we're all going to engage in this elaborate performance. I don't know who it's for, why. We're all going to perform outrage. We're all going to perform and do the same jokes, and we're all going to have the same talking points. And interesting, it's not funny anymore. It's not edgy. It's really just become a drag. At one point, we were the trolls, and now we're the butthurt ones.
Because yes, now you have become the butthurt ones. Correct. You're the sensitive ones. You're the overly woke. Welcome.
There was a point in time when we were having fun and we were laughing and we were trolling and we were making jokes. And now our side are the biggest butthurt of all time. You know, the far right has become the biggest butthurt ever. Everybody's mad all the time. You can't make jokes. Everyone's moral fagging about everything, purity spiraling. And people are, at the end of the day, people don't even really have a vision for what the country should be.
No, you don't. You're all clueless. You're all clueless. That's the thing about your side, is that you want a dictator so that you don't have to use your fucking head. So no, there is no goal for you. There is no end in sight for you. There is no game plan. You're waiting for your dictator to dictate to you. That's what you're doing. You're waiting for your dictator to dictate to you. You're all pathetic.
I mean, half the people complaining about the halftime show aren't even white nationalists. They don't even know what the fuck they are. They just have these grievances. They don't care if America... Do you think Megyn Kelly gives a shit if America's white or not? Megyn Kelly is bitching about...
She might.
You think Megyn Kelly is based? Megyn Kelly's screaming, the Super Bowl should be unifying. It should be in English. You think Megyn Kelly's a white nationalist? She isn't. She's just pandering to, like, I don't know, this, like, really bitter, like, white resentment politics. And I've always said this. I want to imagine a better future. I'm actually a progressive. And this kind of, like, Oliver Anthony, Matt Walsh.
I'm actually a progressive.
Face thing. We're all going to be grumpy and mad.
I'm going to pull up a clip of me saying this from a year ago, dude. A year ago.
I've never been on board with that. I've always seen it as defeatist and fucking pathetic and basically just this big loser mentality. So, yeah, you know, the halftime show was in Spanish. Oh, I didn't know that. You're telling me for the first time. It's like, okay. The message was America is full of Latin people. Well, you know, it is. So, I mean, are we going to, or do we live in reality? The message is America's full of Mexicans. Okay, America is like a quarter Hispanic. So, like, I don't know, like, get real.
Wow. That is some progressive thinking, Nick. Fuentes.
It was clearly a middle finger to white people. You know, I didn't really feel like that at all. It just, that message wasn't really there. But you see what you want to see, and you can go on fucking Oliver Anthony Island and be, I don't know, seething about it. But yeah, this whole halftime show, all these various events over the past 6 months, it's just like, get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. You know?
Nick is in crisis. He wants to come out. He's tired of playing pretend. He is tired of playing pretend, and he's pretending to be a white nationalist. You know, at one point I'm sure he was, because, you know, he was a teenager, he was animated by Trump, he was fucking brainwashed, but now maybe he's starting to see, oh, the people on that side are actually really fucking stupid. Yes, correct, Nick, they are very fucking stupid. You've been fucking stupid for a long time. I mean, he called himself a progressive. What? Now, be wary of people like this, though, still, because he's not, I mean, it just doesn't all of a sudden, you know, can't trust this shit. You don't trust people like Nick Fuentes now. He's fucked for life, honestly. I mean, he doesn't have SS tattooed on him, but it is on the internet, you know what I mean? Like, metaphorically, he's basically tattooed. He'll always, always, always have this reputation. He sat in it for way too long. Nick, it's okay. Come out of the closet, homie. Totally okay. No one's gonna care. And you know what I just realized? This whole time, I have not had my hoops on. This entire time. Well, this is the Putting You On pod. I'm Ceci. I put you on. You hit subscribe, become a member. I have more interviews coming out soon. I'm doing an interview with a female rabbi who was protesting at the Minneapolis airport where people were arrested. I am going to be with the Black Lions coming up soon. And I will hopefully be meeting with someone who studies cults so that we can talk about the juxtaposition between a political party's mindset and a cult mindset, and see if we can somehow learn to break that cycle. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep trying to do more of my part, but it costs. So my Venmo is very Ceci, my Instagram, all that. Like, everything is very Ceci. So I don't know. You know, shoot your girl some love. Okay. Anyway, have a great day. Venga some buen día.